Hi everyone, my name is Gail Shirey. I'm going to be working with you during this semester for the course. And I want to just take a few minutes, tell you a little bit about myself, and then really kind of give you a tour of our Moodle course page to hopefully help make things a little more familiar for you. I've been with SMC a lot of years. I can't even remember how many, at least 15. And great place. I think as a student, you're really going to enjoy it. I hope you have a positive experience as a learner. And that's part of my job, to make sure it is positive for you as much as possible. If at all during our course time together during the semester, you have questions or concerns, do please reach out to me. I would really love to help you in any way possible, but I don't always know how to help you unless you ask me. So be sure to reach out to me. Let's take a minute. I'm going to share my screen, and I want to take a look at our Moodle page, our Moodle course page. And you'll notice on the left, you can have easy access to all of the modules. Some modules have just names on them, others they're designated by week. For the Moodle page, you always start here, course orientation. That's things are built in here to help you, and literally I want you to start here. You'll see this video that I'm doing right now, and then it'll have some other important information, as well as each of these sections contains information that I think will be helpful to you. One of the things you're going to notice are these boxes. This is called completion tracking, and this is to help you realize what you have done and what you have not yet done. So for example, the check mark will appear once you have completed the criteria. Please be aware, dotted means that I've set the criteria. For example, you have to view it or you have to get a particular grade on something. Sometimes if you see a solid box, that means you can self-check. So if you looked at it, you can just check it yourself. If you see an empty box, that means you did not do the criteria, so quickly either go in and look at it and review it or complete an item that is in there. In this Start Here section, lots of information. For the most part, you just have to go in and view it and read it. There are at the bottom 2 required activities. You need to complete both of these activities successfully in order for week 1 to open to you. So it is important you complete both of these activities. In order to do that, you simply click into it. And this first one is what we call an embedded quiz, an H5P. And you just click the little red box, and then what's going to happen is the video will play and it will stop occasionally and questions will pop up. So it gives you instructions at the beginning. You come down to this little arrow, click play. I'm going to hit pause, but it'll play for you, and then you're going to see all through the video there will be places it stops and asks you questions. Make sure you play the video all the way through. You get to the submit, and it submits, and it's going to show you a score. If you don't see your score, you didn't play it all the way through. It's important because it has to be submitted to meet the criteria to move on. Then the next one I want to talk with you about is orientation quiz. You need to click into that, and you click on attempt quiz now. There are only 11 questions. You click the answers and then submit. The reason this is important, you go through this, submit it, you have to score on this particular one 100%, or you have not met criteria. So I've given you unlimited attempts. You can do that as many times as you need to get your 100%, but until you get 100%, week 1 will not open to you. So both of these have to have been met. This one you don't have to have 100%, but the orientation quiz you do have to have 100%. By the way, both of them do count as grades in participation within the grade book. So that is Start Here course orientation section. The next section, SMC support services and resources. For the most part, you just need to go in and view each of these. There's really no criteria to complete anything if you just go in and read each one to familiarize yourself. This is important. These are resources you're probably going to need to use during the semester one way or another. Then finally we get to week 1. Now week 1, if you'll notice, I'm showing you teacher view. This is my view. But yours will say not available unless. So you don't get access to this until you have completed, and this is a Moodle overview quiz. You have to complete that. And you have to not only complete the orientation quiz, but you must pass it. In order to pass it, you have to get 100%. So remember, on the second one, you have unlimited tries to get to the 100%. So if you're having trouble accessing week 1, that is because you have not met the criteria of going through and back and start here, reading through all of that information, reading through all this information, and then in particular, the 2 items in the start here, you have to complete those required activities. The rest of the weeks I will be opening as we get to them. I will open up our weeks ahead, like 2, 3, 4, as we progress. As a general rule, I open up 1 week at a time on our Moodle course page. So for the moment, the only one that's open to you is week 1 after you have completed those requirements. So I hope you found this helpful. As always, reach out to me for any questions or concerns. If you need to know how to contact me, I do have information on course communications, so there's various ways that you can contact me through the semester. Hope you find that helpful. I'm going to stop sharing, and I think I've covered everything to get you off to a good start. Welcome to SMC. I hope you enjoy your learning journey and that it's a positive experience with me.